Your hands are shaking. You're getting tunnel vision, your mouth is dry, sounds around you are amplified or sound muted and unnatural. You could be sweating slightly or having muscle aches. Your heart beats faster and faster. You feel as if you're in danger. Tournament nerves can be rough, to put it lightly. Learning to deal with them as you compete in more and more events is a process that everyone has to go through. The first bit of advice I'll tell everyone who asks me about tournament nerves is to assure them that it is completely natural. Everyone who competes has some level of nerves. This is because tournament nerves are directly related to the fight or flight response. Your brain has an automatic process that engages when it thinks you're in danger, and quite often stressful events like tournaments can cause these processes to go, even when you know that there's no danger. In other words, tournament nerves are just a form of anxiety. Fear of failure, large crowds, noise, social pressure, performance anxiety, or any combination of these or other factors combine to create what we all know as tournament nerves. During my research for this video, I found some great articles from all sorts of sports. I found helpful advice in articles meant for golf, archery, chess, tennis, and pickleball, which I didn't know existed until now. Contained in these articles, and in the responses I got from people in the Smash scene, I collected a list of advice for helping to handle tournament nerves that I found to be universally recommended. Number 1. Prepare adequately and stay in the moment. It sucks to mess up in the moment due to anxiety about the future. There's nothing you can do to control who you have to fight later in bracket or who else is attending an event. The best thing you can do is focus on what's right in front of you. A great way to ward off anxiety about the future is to keep yourself in a ritual during the tournament. Take time before and after each match to breathe and center yourself in the moment. Know where the bathrooms are, make sure you've got water and food handy. This helps to both to stay hydrated and to keep you in the moment. Number 2. Expose yourself to tournament conditions. You can't always be in tournaments, but there are ways to help simulate the tournament environment. A common way to simulate tournament conditions is money matches or prize matches. The idea is to give yourself something to lose. Adding stakes to games won't directly recreate the kind of situation as a tournament, but it's much closer than a casual or a friendly match. You probably won't ever be able to get rid of tournament nerves entirely, but that's not always a negative. A common theme with great players in all sports is being able to harness tournament nerves for extra energy and focus. A critical aspect to this is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Another way to use nerves is to get it out by doing some kind of quick physical activity. A good example of this, I think, is Elegant's now signature pre-game shake. Number 3. Manage your goals and expectations. Going into an event with small, achievable goals will help you to mitigate the fear of failure that some people might get tournament nerves from. It is important to recognize that performance at any one particular event is not likely to be a huge deal. One poor result won't be the end of the world, and unless you're one of the top 10 or so best players in the world, it's likely not going to be hugely consequential. Most of the fears associated with performance are not reflected in reality, and understanding this can really help to mitigate nerves. 4. Practice deep breathing techniques and/or meditation. A great way to calm nerves or anxiety is to just take a moment to focus inwards and control your breathing. Take 30 seconds in between games, just breathe. 3 seconds in, pause, 3 seconds out, pause. Tends to work for me. Breathing like this helps to turn off the panicked brain response, and tournament rule sets are made with time in between matches taken into consideration, so this doesn't really disrupt tournaments that much. The last thing to remember is that everyone experiences these tournament nerves. Ask your local tournament organizers or veteran players for advice. They've surely experienced nerves and have their own journey to deal with or overcome them. And remember that these kinds of things take a long time to change. I've been playing in tournaments weekly for years, and I still feel nerves. Thanks for watching. Have confidence in yourself, and remember to bring setups to your locals.
Every day I wake up unsure of the task the day will bring. Yesterday